Hello everyone, my name is Hannah and this is the final playthrough for my game Khronos. I want you to imagine a world where immortality can be obtained by joining a collective conscience named Unitas. This is what Anala and her wife did so that they didn't have to live without the other, no matter which lifetime it was. And although immortality seems enticing, there's a syndicate that disagrees with the notion and therefore annihilates members of the collective conscience. When Anala's wife is assassinated in the first reality, the shock shakes her to the core, and as a result, she vows to travel to 12 different realities through dreams in order to save her wife. So this would technically be the first reality.
Bye, Doc!
The path to the right is a righteous one. Let's follow the statues. This will have multiple playthroughs simply because there are multiple teleporters throughout the game, and it allows the player to enter the dungeon through different types of portals. And so for the sake of the first playthrough, we're going to find the key in order to open the door. Right, so thankfully we got our key. And I actually had a really nice time developing the landscape as well as sculpting it a bit, along with just adding foliage to it as well. It's something that I'm definitely looking forward to doing with other projects, along with studying the cinematic aspects of Unreal. And thankfully we have our key, and so now we can enter. So as we enter the dungeon, we figure out that this is more of a maze layout. Players will be forced to make multiple decisions that will either benefit them or be detrimental to their health. And so for this sake, let's try going here. Rotating turret. But thankfully, we have a potion that will give us our health. This is an example of one of the teleporters that is in the dungeon. So let's try going through it. And this teleporter led us to a trapdoor. So now we're going to go to another portal that may take us to where we need to go in order to succeed. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to explore the forest a bit more. This is meant to be a reward for players who decide to essentially explore and kind of just see what's around. Like, for example, we have an artifact, although we can't interact with it, but we do see another teleporter up here. So we're gonna try going to the moving platforms. If the platforms were too hard to get on, there's a secret door over here that will also take you to 2 portals. So now it's just a matter of which one does the player want to go to. For the sake of this playthrough, we'll go through this one. And now we're in an unknown area. So now we're aware that these portals can either be a good thing or a bad thing. They can lead you into traps or they can put you ahead. And luckily this one put us straight ahead. So we dodged a lot of stationary turrets along with moving platforms that had killer spikes at the bottom. Let's actually try going to the door that we just saw. Okay, so we gotta find another key. Oh, so there are 2 chests with 2 keys. Alright. I see that this is another health potion, but luckily we were already at 100 health. So this area over here is going to be kind of a maze, but with stairs. So let's see. Here we go up. I believe we go down, yes. And then now we're stuck with trapdoors. So it'll be up to the player to decide which trapdoor is actually a fake one or which one's a real one, or are they going to take a chance and try to skirt around the edges of the trapdoor. So for the sake of going through this playthrough, this is a trapdoor that actually doesn't move. And for the sake of everything else, we're gonna go through another playthrough to see where another portal takes us. So we're going around the dungeon again. This time though, we're actually gonna go to the left. And as we go to the left, we're gonna find the same moving platforms along with the teleporter. There's gonna be another one on this side, but at the same time, it could teleport you to somewhere else. We never know unless the player is willing to explore a bit more. And as we're going through the forest, I guess I wanted to give a little bit of background on inspiration. I was definitely inspired by the theories relating to alternate universes as well as parallel universes and potential alternate timelines. I was also inspired by Dante's Inferno, essentially the Divine Comedy, where it kind of gives a poem about heaven, hell, and purgatory. So I definitely wanted to try to combine those concepts and created the game Khronos. And Khronos was essentially like the god of time. So I see that this actually takes us back to the area where we needed to get our key, which is in a sense perfect in case the player didn't feel like running all the way over to the other side. So we're gonna go back through here. And let's see where this portal takes us. This takes us right by the moving platforms. So now we can finally go back through the hallways and we're going to see where this lane takes us. Alright, so we'll go back down the stairs and we're back at the two trapdoors. And we know that this one in the front is the real one, or the fake one. Now over here we have moving pendulums. And thankfully 4 out of 100, this will be another chest for another health potion. Let's see. Okay, going straight through the flames. And now we have to find the sacred key in order to unlock the door. Sacred key would be in here. And now we get a key. And now we go to the angel in the middle, and you win. Journey to the next realm and Godspeed. This is essentially now the end of the game, and this is the end of Khronos. Thank you for playing my game with me, and also I'll be looking to maybe expand on this and develop other levels. Thank you.